Salutations, my fellow dandies. It's me, Jack Dandy, and we're back in Resident Evil 4 one last time. We have 2 chapters left. I'm pretty sure the helicopter is in this next chapter. I know I said that yesterday. Almost definitely sure the helicopter is in this next chapter. I'm excited about the helicopter, because it's the only thing I remember about the finale of Resident Evil 4 is the helicopter. I've got a... I don't know what it is, I've got a tickle in the back of my throat. I'm trying to get rid of it before in the pre-stream, and it won't shift. I'm hoping it'll go away when I start talking a bit more. So apologies if I'm a little quieter for the start. I just can't raise my voice a bit. It's weird. Salutations. I mean, how terrible was Mario? It wasn't terrible. It wasn't good either. It was okay. It was like a 5 or a 6 out of 10 film. It was very colourful. It was very well animated, and there was a lot of attention to detail. There was lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of references. Like, every scene had stuff in the background, or like, and there was not just Mario stuff. There was all sorts of Nintendo stuff. There was references to like Wrecking Crew, Little Mac from Punch-Out, Wave Race. There was a load of Mario stuff as well, obviously. But unfortunately, it was like a really dull plot and really, really terrible pacing, and all of the characters were two-dimensional. They had... Every character was exactly the same at the end of the film as at the start of the film, basically. There was no sense of development whatsoever. You got introduced to a character, and that was who they were for the whole film. There was no growth, really. It sounds a bit much. It was... I mean, the thing is, it was one of those films where my friend watched it as well, and we were discussing, and he noticed things that I didn't see, and I noticed things that he didn't see. It's one of those kind of films. I imagine there's probably like 10 videos on YouTube already of 50 things you missed in the Mario movie, with a red circle on the thumbnail that has all of the references. Because like I said, some of them were really subtle. Like there's a bit right at the start where they're going into a sewer, and there's literally a sign at the back that says 1-2. A reference to the fact that level 1-2 in the original Mario Brothers is an underground level in the sewers. You know, that's a cute little reference, but my friend didn't see that. But there's also, like, a news report, and on the ticker at the bottom, it says some character from Wave Race won a race, which I didn't catch, but he did. So it's lots of stuff like that. It's not like, the Mario stuff is very front and center. Like, they go, hey, here's this power-up, hey, here's this power-up. I mean, they're all part of the action. So... That actually, I thought the references were positive. It was dense, but it was lots of it. But no, even Peach couldn't save it, unfortunately. Peach had the same thing. It's like she was introduced as this character, and then she was that character for the whole film, which is, you know, like, consistent, but there's just no growth. Like, at the end of the film, there was no... Yeah, it was very shallow. It was very shallow, and the pacing was terrible. There were a couple of, like, extended scenes, and then most of the rest of the stuff was like a minute to 2 minutes in each little bit, and then they would solve the problem and they'd move on to another bit, and then they'd have another section. It's like they wanted to cram in as many different like scenarios into an hour and a half. Yeah, I was just bored. So hey, like I said, at least it's one thing that Sonic has over Mario, is that his films are better. Because Mario's had 2 shots at this now, and both have been not great. I mean, to be fair, and that's just my opinion though, the audience score, although it has been removed apparently from Rotten Tomatoes, but the audience score is very high, so I'm sure the thing is, its target market is kids, and it's a very good kids film in that it's, you know, bright colours. There was one character that I really did like, who was one of the... I can't remember what they're called. Is it Alum? It's one of the little talking stars from Mario Galaxy, who talked in a really sort of high-pitched, happy voice, but all he said was nihilistic quotes like, and begged for the sweet mercy of death, because I guess he'd been in prison for so long. He was a fun character. And Jack Black as Bowser, I will say every scene with Jack Black in was amazing. Jack Black seemed like the only person who was like really, really into his character. And they put in a couple of scenes knowing that Jack Black was Bowser. Like, it really feels like they tailored Bowser more to Jack Black than they did the other characters. Like, just there are scenes where Bowser sings, and I don't think they would have put them in if Jack Black wasn't playing him. So he was great. I got no complaints about Jack Black being Bowser. The rest were, the voice acting was fine. I mean, it wasn't. It still would have been better, I think, if they'd had someone do their voices properly. But it was fine. Even Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. The harsh cut is going to be middle-aged guys who live in basements. I mean, the thing is, that's just what a lot of. There are some people who are going to be be invested in this film. Same as any film based on an existing franchise. There's going to be people who are invested, and they're going to have positivity bias, and they're going to say this film's great, regardless of the actual quality of it. And they will try and. This happens with every film. This isn't just a Mario thing. They will try and put down anyone who says the film isn't good by saying that they are out of touch or they aren't target audience and all sorts of things like that. Film critics are just looking at like as objectively as possible, like the critical breakdown of the film, not just I liked it or I didn't like it. You can watch a film and be like, this film is technically awful, but I enjoyed it, and that's fine. That's a valid criticism to have. There's plenty of technically great, terrible films that I've enjoyed. This was a film that was technically terrible and I didn't enjoy it. Well, actually, no, technically, like I said, the animation was great. The illumination, the one thing they do now is they do make good-looking films. And yeah, like I said, there was clearly a lot of attention put in by the animation studio. The problem was in the writing. Jack Black just randomly showed up at The Mandalorian last night, and Christopher Lloyd. Oh yeah. I've heard mixed comments about that episode as well. I haven't watched season 3 of The Mandalorian yet, but yeah, I've heard mixed things about Jack Black and Christopher Lloyd and that whole planet. In that it was very kind of tonally weird. I will reserve judgment until I've seen it for myself, but. Yeah. So then, that's my brief, spoiler-free, mostly, review of the Super Mario Bros. Film. I would say rent, don't go to the cinema to watch it. Let's play some Resident Evil 4. We have 2 chapters left, and we beat Krauser in a very, very sloppy fight to the death. I have very little healing. I do have 3 herbs. I have a rhinoceros beetle. Can be sold at a high price and is not suitable to eat. Good. So I'm glad they put that in there, that you're not supposed to eat it. I would be worried. Leon is an odd duck, so. Alright, I have 1 magnum round. Going into the final boss. It's fine. They'll give me an ammo dump, and I'd be surprised if the merchant isn't just around the corner here.
Their defenses are no joke.
Oh, and Ashley got herself kidnapped again, right after I finished saving her.
That's got to be their sanctuary. Ashley.
Yeah, there she goes. Can I snipe from here? Am I close enough? I mean, I can see them, although, oh yeah, this is a bit blurry. Let me see if I can get one of them. I'm not going to try and snipe the entire just want to see if I can get this one guy. Okay, he stops. There's Leon's still got a little bit of sway, and at this distance, that basically puts him off the target. So he walks over here and then he stops. So I just need to wait. This guy's like, the fuck was that? Yay! Come on, that's got to be an achievement or a challenge. Kill an enemy from like 1,000 meters away. Well, 1,000 meters might be a bit much, but that's got to beat that Canadian sniper.
Ooh, you have the stench of battle on you, mate.
No, that's just the rhinoceros beetle.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Oh, it was, yeah, totally weird. Easy to handle Magnum that comes. Oh, the Pekilosaur's a Magnum.
Bang for you.
Comes with laser missile.
I guarantee it.
Do you know what? Considering I've only got one bullet in my current Magnum, and I haven't put a huge amount of upgrades into it. I've only upgraded the power once.
If you want a fight,
What I might do,
you best tune up your kit.
yeah, you can have the beetle.
buy
How much?
anything.
How much do you want my broken butterfly for? 44,000. I'm gonna sell my butterfly and buy this one on special offer.
Honestly, this might be the only gun you need.
Can I improve it at all? 40k. Okay, well we can work on that because that'll come with a full clip of ammo.
Once in a while. Could be the difference between life and death.
Oh no, they can upgrade the fighting knife. It isn't a one and done knife. Ooh. All right, well let's fix my body armor because that got a.
That's good work, if I do say so myself.
Oh wow, its base power is already as strong
to suit your specific
as my maxed out combat knife.
beauty, isn't it?
It's a lot slower though, but I can increase power by 2 if I max it out. Definitely need healing. I've got some first aid sprays in the chest, so that's fine.
A well-tuned weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend.
Well, I guess it's a moot point until I get some cash.
Don't get yourself killed now.
Because, yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what. If I don't have the cash for it, then it doesn't matter what I want. Yeah, let's get Fate Spray. Doesn't he have herbs in his spinal selection though? No, he's had a couple of yellow herbs on occasion, but I got max health now, so I don't need any more yellow herbs. Could actually sell this. I got the LE5 now. Just thinking, should I just sell everything I'm not using and then use it to upgrade the stuff that I am? Oh, he's going to give me 5k for the
Ruby's
TMP.
all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price.
Not even worth it. How big my knife is. I did consider, and then I didn't do it because I didn't have time. I decided to take a nap instead. I did consider jumping on real quick and loading up some previous chapters and looking for... Oh, these guys are all waiting for me because I sniped that guy earlier, I think. Oh! Hey, it's my helicopter! Yeah, boy! That was a waste of grenade then. It's my last companion for the tier list. Let's see a guy. This is my combat chopper that Hunnigan promised me. Do you remember, like, 10 hours ago? The one that's supposed to be evacing us?
Sorry, must have slipped.
Sir, we are in the final parts of the game. Stop throwing an axe at me like you're a villager. Yeah, they do. I guess it makes more sense to fight them out here because he'll help me out. Alright, it's about time to pop a heal now. When everything starts going red, that's normally a good indication. That knife is big enough to go hit that guy in the brain, and yet... Ah, come on, dude. I was gonna go and stab that other guy. Thanks, dude. A little bit too late, but you got him in the end. Let's get their potatoes. Yeah, my helicopter boy, I think he has a name. Once again, pushing Ashley further and further down the tier list of useful companions. She almost got above Pig, and then she got herself kidnapped a couple of times. I love that Ada showed at once and that she hasn't helped at all any other part of the time here. No, well, Ada's... Like I said, Ada only shows up when no one else is around, so that no one believes in Leon that she exists. But yeah, they will, I hope, give us the DLC where we get to see what Ada was up to. I was gonna say, can you take care of that turret, please? It's making it real difficult for me to...
I never miss. Not bad at all.
Oh, it's very dark. Got him. Man, that rocket shot rinsed my, I'm not sure what I was supposed to do there. They gave me waist-high cover, I hid behind the waist-high cover, and then he blew me up anyway. Thanks. I love that it comes up with the prompt to run in and kick him. Like, hey, you could melee him, and it's like, no, I'm good. I'm good. That bullet's... If the friendly fire's turned on, I'm pretty sure that will, that'll tear me apart just the same, all the same. So... Have I made my box explosives? Yeah, they're there. I had them during the battle during Krauser, but I didn't really get an opportunity to use them. Krauser kind of, well, he didn't really give me much opportunity to do much else. I could tell me you drink? So if I have the rocket launcher, you can just shoot this thing with a rocket launcher. But normally you have to work on it from the inside out.
No good.
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help my boy. I need to give him a name. I think he has a name. It's something like. We'll call him Cassidy. We'll call him Cassidy. Ah, what the? Oh, it's a spider. What the hell did that come from? You're gonna have to let. I'm on fire and in the corner. There we go. Where did the other guy go? As long as they all come from the front, I can deal with them. It's like, oh no, wait for you to reload, it's fine. It's not like we've been doing this for the whole game or anything. Should I just let the fire kill you? Oh, I can buy a rocket launcher, but it's 80k. And I don't want to waste my money on an 80k rocket launcher, which has one bullet in it. Stone, I was going to say hi to you, but now I'm just going to say fuck you for turning on reverse reverse. God damn it. We're definitely gonna die now because I can't do this upside down. Now I'm gonna have to heal again. No, genuinely, fuck you this time. This is a really bad one. I've done that one in ages. Yeah, no, you just waited until one of the final areas of the game to turn it in. Honestly, it might almost be better for me just to let myself get killed, because no, I'm gonna sugarcoat it. I took so much damage. I got so little healing now as well. And it's okay. We're going into this cave then, I guess, because that's where I came from, wasn't it? Dang it, there was a treasure back there that I miss. Cassidy? What's wrong with the name Cassidy? He's got a southern accent. Brilliant name. You know what you're talking about. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, I saw the turret, but I couldn't quite turn around fast enough to get away. shooting at me now. Someone is shooting at me, but they're not hitting me. So until they start hitting me, I don't have to worry. What am I doing here? Those upside down house now shoot decks. Thank you. I thought I'd just go for the knife, but these guys are unfortunately quite strong. This far in. But yes, this is the penultimate chapter. We are very, very close to the end of the game. So the enemies are as strong as they're ever going to be, and my resources are as low as they're ever going to be. So, again, thanks. I don't see. Is there a ladder? I need to get up on top of. I need to get on top of here. Oh, maybe I don't get up there. Maybe I just blow it up from somewhere else. Oh, look at my arm. It's all red and gnarly. Oh, it got better. It got better. Yeah, see, that guy is gonna... I'm gonna need to kill that guy over there. But I can't... How long's on the... reverse? 4 minutes. I got 1 more minute of this. I don't know how to get it. Where does it want me to go? Map button. Okay, you know, it is over there. So I need to get onto that turret, I think, and then use the turret to blow him up. But that guy, who can apparently sense that I'm here, is... This is impossible. God damn it! You can't hit me from there. No, damn it! This is impossible. I can't. Stay down. Okay. Right, you've had your 5 minutes of upside down controller. I'm playing normal now. I killed that guy. I sniped that guy on the turret upside down. That was not worth going back for, but... I got no body armor. I got 1 green herb. I got this guy. Crossbow guy somewhere.
Next.
I think a crossbow guy managed to thread the needle through the gaps in the stairs. Oh, it's always just this guy. Well, and well, I'm gonna die. How did that explosive not get all of you? Oh, well, there it is. There it is. Okay, let's try that again with the controller all the way around this time. So that yeah, yellow herbs don't increase my don't recover health though. They just increase my max health. Oh, do you know what? I could. back, or am I locked in now? No, I can go back. I'm gonna go back and look at that treasure. No, I don't know what it does. I don't know what yellow herb does. The yellow herbs don't give you more health. They just increase your max health. And I don't think you can. Well, I don't have the yellow herb on its own anymore anyway. I don't think they heal. I could try it if I pick up. If I pick up another yellow herb, I could test it for science. Red barrel. Now I just need stuff to put the red barrel in. Oh, this would have been handy. Shame I can't use it to destroy the gun placement up ahead. Can I? No. Wow, that's fun. I can sell them, is what I can do with them at the end game. So they're not useless, even if they don't recover any health. It used to be a case that if you had 3 mixed herbs, they, to be fair, they might increase the potency of a green herb, if I mix it with a green herb, maybe. Because it used to be if you mixed a red, blue, and green herb, you would get... It would be stronger than just a green and red herb. So, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, next time I get a yellow herb, we'll... I don't know if that yellow herb I picked up was... I'm working on it. See, I want to. My initial instinct was to call him Cletus. So, but I went, no, we don't call him Cletus because that's just a lazy nickname because he's got a southern accent. Which is why we for Cassidy instead. Ow. Thought I'd have a second between him, like, pulling his shield back there and hitting me, that I could shoot him. Unfortunately, he was a bit too quick for me. Bosh. Give me your potatoes. Right. Get in the cave. We're hidden in the cave. Oh, your Carrie's here. Great. How much of the story was Ashley? Yeah, she got... So, me and her have both been infected. And, so they're currently mind-controlling her to, obey the big bad. Such a knob. Because no way crossbows are that accurate over this distance. I mean, they might be, I don't know. I really have no evidence to base that on, or a knowledge of crossbow efficiency. Were there more of you before? There we go. Ah, I saw that. Yeah, we've got. Oh, how are you not dead? There we go. We've got a key to a lab though, which will let us, in theory, remove. Let's get rid of this guy. He is distracting while I'm trying to focus on killing other dudes. Yeah, we've got a key to a lab which will let us remove the last plagas, which we're trying to get to. But I obviously need to get Ashley back first. And once we've got the plagas out of us, we can make our escape. Surely through the helicopter that is here now, providing us with covering fire, and not through any other elaborate means. Okay.
Time for a taste of your own mess. Mike! All clear!
Now we get to do the fun bit. Think how many potatoes there's going to be when I'm done here later. Can you move slightly to the left, please? Guy, oh. I don't know how real mounted turrets are, but I assume you can turn them... No, maybe not 360 degrees. There's one more guy down there who's very slowly walking up the stairs with a head full of tentacles, unless the helicopter just shot him. I was trying to save on a bit of ammo, but it's also possible there's a ladder and he can't get up there. Anyway, I got Cassidy covering me now, so we should be okay. Shotgun shells during that. Alright, looking a little healthier now than I did the first time through this. For some reason. Not sure why. I guess it's just knowing the placement of the enemies this time. Cheers, Cassidy. Oh, he's so cool. Oh. I suppose that is a thing that can happen. I suppose you can only bring so much head. The good news is, bad news is the amount of ammo. The good news is, the trip home is going to be a lot quicker due to the reduced weight. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. Hey, Agent Kennedy, swings and roundabouts. Swings and roundabouts. No. I must have just got lucky the second time. I can't get up there, can I? No. So it's not. It's not Gordle. Up. Now I'm over here. Now I'm up here. Whoa! Man, that guy. I'm sure that guy hit so hard he vibrated. Took a bit too long that time. No vibrations that time. I can say vibrated with rage. Oh, hello. I like how it just sort of looks around for a bit and goes, I'm confused, what happened here? I've just been born and I attacked the first thing I saw, like most creatures. Ow, come on! Ow, come on! Please stop shooting me, I need to move forward. How? Oh, from there. Prick. Alright, any treasures? No, okay, don't I? Don't have to worry about getting distracted. Oh, of course your head exploded. Alright, I'll take the crit. No, if you could... Okay, well, never mind. We won't get the one-hit kill on this guy. We'll just... Oh, I think his friend killed him. You dead? I think I got him. Right, is anyone else here now that I'm on this gun? Or are you going to be dicks and not spawn in anymore? Alright, dicks it is. I was trying to get the knife takedown on that guy who was on the turret, and I just couldn't quite get myself into the right position. Whee! Extras, can you blame them? I mean, yeah, well no, but they're also supposed to be stupid. They're supposed to be silly and just... They're never conveniently silly. But good to see you all the same. Hope you find it dandy. We are... on the cusp of finishing this game, but we're in the penultimate chapter. I think I have to... I think I have to shoot something with this. I can't shoot that, and I can't turn that... Oh, there's a ladder there. That's what I was looking for. No, get off the turret. It's stupid there's walking in front of a firing minigun. No one's that stupid. Well, they have been. But you gotta remember these are... I mean, they're not... They're smarter than regular zombies, but they are still technically zombies. They're just, you know, zombies who also do farm work occasionally. Or occasionally sell me... Oh, there's a button. Okay, never mind. I thought I had to get on the turret and shoot the door open. See what you're saying? Is everyone dead? Come on, give me some more. Give me a nice horde to mow down. No. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Is it spawning or don't? But don't wait until I'm off the... I mean, again, stop being clever. Oh, it's on ammo. I did wonder, because there was a 3 in the bottom right corner, and I was like, huh, I wonder if this thing has, like, this little piggy got killed to death next to the barrel. I could have come up with something better than killed to death if I had a second. This little piggy took 7 slugs to the face, point blank range, and went wee 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 all the way home. There we go. What colour is butter chicken normally? Yellow! It's butter! I think they might have sent me a call. No, butter chicken is yellow. Like I said, it's butter. It's just... I think so. Or it might be... It's either yellow or it's orange. I guess it depends on the curry house, though. Oh, well, I'm out again.
Damn. I knew it.
What do you mean you knew it? What about this thing did you know? Ah! I know there's 2 of them. There we go. Okay, I think we're done. I downloaded Destiny 2 for the first time since launch. They throw you directly in the latest DLC as you log on. No lube. Yep. No lube, nothing. Just a small cutscene that goes, this guy's Evil 3.0 Code's henchman. And then they put you on a spaceship with no way off. Yeah, I did read that Destiny 2 basically took out the opening quests, and so there's no way to play the vanilla storyline that Destiny 2 launched with anymore. You just have to pick up and fill in the gaps. Yeah, it was a big complaint because people can. Well, one specific person who hates Destiny and likes Final Fantasy 14 that I follow, angry as Pat stares at, as he goes by now, was comparing it to Final Fantasy 14 and the fact that you can still play A Realm Reborn 10 years after it came out, but you can't play the original. Oh yeah, sounds good, buddy. Helicopter pilots in the Resident Evil franchise have a long and storied history of surviving for a really long time and never ever dying. for it.
Slow. What? Damn it!
Oh no! No! Our drinks, my friend! He's really... this... I got the timing on that slightly wrong, because in the original that was a lot quicker. Now we have bugs. Yeah. I knew that he dies. Maybe orange because of the tomatoes. I guess it just depends how much tomatoes you put in, but... It just tastes like korma. It's not dissimilar, but it isn't korma. But yeah, it does really depend on the curry house and what colour it is. Oh, that's a heal. Actually, my handgun... These things aren't very strong. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I went into a big rant about how rubbish these things are the first time we fought them. Like, we've created these ultimate bug life forms. They are incredibly weak and they don't do a whole lot of damage. And they're not very tiny, so we can't really use them. There's some of them are invisible. Some of them are invisible. There is that. But generally, they are useless for anything. We can't use them for espionage. The intimidation. Where basically, if we... Blue medals. We use them for intimidation. We'll put them up around the place, and no one will want to come into our castle if they see those things and think, "Oh, that's gross. I'm not going in there, Mr. President." That's all they're good for. We have so many better monsters than these things. They are so awful. Bugs literally survived a helicopter explosion. Yeah, it's cutscenes. They're great, but for whatever reason, the Red 9 just is just one or two shots of the Red 9, and they're done for us. I really need the... I mean, it's nice that I got 2, but I really need the missions so that I can see where the rest of them are. Oh, speak of the devil. Blue medallions, thank you. Right, so that's progress. We don't want to go down there yet. I saw a treasure chest, and we've got to get these medals. So, this should be the final, I think, mission for the merchant. Unfortunately, I missed one, so I don't get the credit. I'll have to reload a save and do that one mission I missed in the castle, in the village. So this entire playthrough is null and void, unfortunately, because of that. Where are you? Maybe I need to go downstairs to see this one. You need to AoE. I mean, it depends. You can kill. I have killed some with grenades. Like, I honestly don't know what the benefit of them is. I feel like they made them by mistake, and they just kind of go, "Well, we've got them now." Oh, look at my... I can become a magical girl. An elaborately decorated gold staff for ceremonial use, for selling only. Glyphs on epitaph. The bones of our brethren rest in all nations. The blood of our brethren provides all food. We die only to be reborn. We live on through eternity. We reign absolute. Keenan Sadler. Friend to Kel Sadler. The comedic wit of the Sadler family. 1927, I think, is that year. M is 1,000. DCCC is 900. Then 27, yeah, 1927. There's medallion out on a rock somewhere. I just need to get the right angle for it. It makes you a magical necromancer girl, considering the universe. Oh look, if Silent Hill can have magical girls, Resident Evil definitely can. There it is. Bosh.
Finished.
So yeah, I think, as I said, if I go to my requests list, that is all of the requests done, except that one right at the start I missed. So annoying. It's if I don't mind if I miss, like for example the Clockwork statues, I've missed almost half of them. That's fine. I don't mind about that. But missing one is such a kick in the dick. I'm going to see if I can get that when I get through the door. And news, we ordered a baby crib yesterday. Should start to get real. I feel like a baby's too young to have its own crib. You know, you want to wait until they're at least like 16, 17, so then go out on their own. I assume you're using the MTV definition. Whoa. I mean, one of these is going to drop a dude, isn't it? Merchant, are you round here somewhere? I feel like this is the kind of place you'd hang out. Biological specimen transfer. The repairs were completed without issue. Since the facility was previously used for confinement, the work required to reinforce the airtight ceiling was minimal. And as long as we don't run into any issues with the cooling system, we plan to bring in all of the remaining specimens from Facility 1. All specimens were successfully transferred, however we experienced a slight hiccup during transport, as one of them became violent. Luckily, the number of casualties was less than anticipated. Please be extra careful when dealing with them. We have received reports that they are beginning to acquire a tolerance to the low temperatures. Okay, so that's just basically saying, hey, we brought these things over, but yeah, they're getting used to being contained, so they're going to turn on. I can hear you, Sad. Where are you? I can hear a little clockwork dude. Oh, there he is. Yeah, so these, I've only got 10 of them. I've missed 6. I don't mind that, because I've missed enough where it's just like, whatever. But if I'd got 15, that would have been so much more annoying. Third, living my own crib, living alone in this economy. To be fair, yours burnt down, which I feel like is not your fault. I mean, as far as you've told me, it isn't. And to be honest, I'm 36. I only just bought my own place, so it's, you know, as you say, in this economy. I use a lot of my willpower just to say congrats, not for my usual dumbass self. The same when they told me. Well, this requires a thing. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna come out, just come out.
Not one of these again.
That's all I ask for. We got one of the creepy floppy things again. You gonna mutate? Nope. Oh wait. Yes. I know what the thing is, just stab it. Oh, this thing's so irritating. Like, it's so hard to hit it point blank range when it's doing that. I don't have much healing, do I? I thought I had a little bit more than this. Come on, it's right there, just hit it! Oh wait, no, I did. That's the dance it does before it dies. Cool, cool. That was awesome. That's the best I can do it too, isn't it? Yeah. Ah! We got snaked right at the end. Where is it? Goddamn snake. But, actually, I do need the healing, so thank you. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, so one more of these is going to sort of come to life when I... Yeah, there we go. Didn't even give me... Oh, this is such an annoying area to fight this in with a rifle as well. Well, I think I got two of them. Right. Gonna mutate. Yep. And... Did I get him? Didn't feel like I got him. There we go. Okay. Two's enough. Two's plenty. They do give me jewels though, which is nice. But I am also quite low on health. So two's plenty. Two's plenty. Thank you. There isn't a... There's the next room. There's one here. Cool. Cool. The problem is the scope's on my long-range gun. So trying to hit it when it's in front of me with a scope like this is difficult. So it's easy to say, oh, just use the scope they give you, but I don't have any of my submachine guns with me. Yeah, like a cool guy. The fire wasn't my fault, but not having insurance was 100% on me. Yes. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Yeah. I do have insurance. I think I should just check to make sure the money is coming, because I set up bills for everything. Obviously, when I moved in, I'm pretty sure insurance is coming out. I was a bit concerned because council tax wasn't coming out, but apparently there's like a break in council tax between March and April for the new tax year or something, so it's not going to start coming out until... It only comes out like 10 months of the year for whatever reason. Anyway.
Ruby's all... Thank you.
So... I'm going to be honest, I don't think... I think I'm just going to go back to my normal knife, and I'm just going to put this in storage. Oh, well, I'll hold on to it. I got space. As nice as this knife is, I don't think I've got time to invest in it enough to kind of level it up. And I... That said, I don't know whether I've got... No, let's just go... what I'm going to do is I'm going to put money into the power of my Magnum, because we're getting to the end of the game.
Finesse, stranger.
And
goes a long way.
That Magnum is like, yeah, my most powerful weapon. Hold on to
Got
these.
a selection of good things on sale.
We're not quite at the end of the game yet. We're getting there, but we're not quite.
Oh, my back is killing me. Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose.
He doesn't really have anything that I want either. I'm just going to save for the ticket, but I'm probably not going to get it now, because I've done all his requests and I don't have nearly enough spinels.
You'll get some bang for your buck. Pleasant travels.
Anyway, like I said, we're not at the end yet, so I still got a bit of time. Do you know what I will do? Oh, I do need to fix my...
Welcome. Ooh, what you buying?
Let's fix my body armor. That is important.
Give that the care it deserves.
I will buy the first aid spray that he's got.
Better to be over prepared. Am I right?
How many resources have I got? Got quite a few. Right. Go to storage. I'm going to use my regular knife. It's faster. I like it. The other one, it's more powerful, but it's slower. I don't know what the DPS is. I feel like the DPS on my fast knife is better than the DPS on the slow knife at the moment. So I got 9 Magnum bullets. No shotgun rounds. I have 6 shotgun rounds. No rifle ammo. Got flash grenades, got heavy grenades, got attachable mines. Yes, this is some handgun ammo. There you go. I got no more gunpowder, so there's no point. No point buying anything.
Any time.
I don't know if you can hear the music from the shooting range coming up through the lift. I've only got 1 coin. I do want to do the shooting ranges, but there's never been, because the annoying thing is because I kept what I should have done is intentionally stopped at like a merchant checkpoint like that, where I could sign on between streams and do some of the... Oh, damn it, it's the wrong stuff. Why isn't it zooming in 3 times? Good enough. I got angry he looks at me when I shoot his helmet off. He's like, how dare Ah! See, like I said, some of them are... oh yeah, they do camouflage themselves. So they are good for that. I forgot that even the regular ones do actually hide themselves. Not as well as the invisible ones, but they do hide themselves a little bit. So... But even still, it didn't really accomplish a whole lot. I stabbed it twice and then... I mean, that one even had a chance to attack me and he just whiffed. No? I feel like you guys shouldn't have sapphires. It's probably like way too much for you, what you guys deserve. I also tried, unsuccessfully, to suplex one of these bug things. I think you can suplex them. So again, they're just going further and further down on the list of like reasons to exist. But hey, I got yellow herbs. We can test its healing properties. Right. You.
All right.
Okay. Well, there's a nice little dance you did there. I don't know what La Cubierto translates to. I assume it just means, I'm going to shoot you with a rocket. Why did I get a fish? Why do I keep getting... okay, I got another fish. Alright, I can't use it on its own, so... we shall have to test it once I've got another herb. I hear a bug. Bug, where you at? You can fly. You know that you can fly, right? You know that you can fly. You can also just jump down. There are plenty of options for you here, bug friend. There you go. There you go. You are such a worthless enemy. Jesus Christ. God damn. Saddler's cast just going like, what? Why did we invest money in this? Right. So I can use a red herb with a yellow herb, but it doesn't do anything. Because it tells you, it shows you how much, as you can see when I use the fish, it shows you how much healing it'll actually give you. So a red herb with a yellow herb does nothing. I can use it, and if I had maximum health, it would increase my maximum health. So the test now is if I mix a green and a red herb, and a green and a red and a yellow herb, does the green, red, and yellow herb recover more? An axe. Yeah, I got these grenades. This feels like yeah, why not have another one? These are my little grenades. What? You were dead! Why are you getting up all of a sudden? Come on. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Do you know what I should have done? Oh, he melted into goo. What I should have done, probably, which I could still go back and do, but I'm not going to, because in for a penny, in for a pound, is I should probably change my attaché case to the one that gives me bullets instead of the one that gives me money. However, I'm pretty sure the merchant will say to me, give me some hint that he is the last merchant. Like, he will say something to me like, hey, cheers. Be seeing you, stranger. You know, some kind of... He's a good boy. Maybe he hadn't flown before. Oh, what? You think I was being mean to the bug monster, making fun of it for not being able to put its two brain cells together enough to jump down a cliff or fly down to me? I'm not going to feel bad about that. Everything in this game is stupid. In a good way. I mean, the enemies are all stupid. But the bugs especially are just so rubbish. Don't get me wrong, they hit me a couple of times. And the ones that catch me by surprise, that are like stealth or camouflage, those are pretty fun. But generally, they're idiots. And I love, like, the moment you kill them, just how quickly gravity kicks in. Like, the second they stop flying their wings, they fall to the ground as if made of lead. I mean, not that lead would fall any faster than bug, but... You know what I mean? They're not floaty. They're not floaty. A guy stomping about. Oh, I guess I need to go up there and turn that off before I walk through it. Right, hang on. There's definitely a walkway. There it is. Oh, hey, Piggy. Unfortunately for you, the big bad wolf's gonna huff and puff and blow your ass away. Ow. Okay, well, this one hasn't gone as successfully as the last pig that I killed. That one died quite nicely. This one had a bit more backup.
Sorry.
Dead? Okay, cool. That was my problem with one-liners. I do a cool thing and then can't think of a one-liner. And then I do think of a reasonably decent one-liner and I stuff it. Choke bad. You have no time for your show, no. He was like, I'm so sick. Do you know, we've been at the end of the game, like, monitoring you this entire time, and we are so shit sick of your shit, Leon. Like, all of your stupid one-liners. Oh, nighty-night, night. Shut up. Okay. So I have a green and a red herb. This is for science. And I have a... I'm just going to craft on this one. Okay, I fucked up science, sorry. God damn it. I double tapped and accidentally used the herb. I was going to mix it with the red herb, with the green herb, and we were going to then I was going to see whether the yellow herb added any extra to the red and blue herb, to the red and green herb. Yeah, I got no excuse. I just fucked that one up. Oh, hey, this was the bridge that we were looking at from over there, somewhere. All right, what we got? I got a sanctuary. This looks like an enemy area fighting place.
Ashley!
I'm glad they didn't take off your Ray Ayanami wig. Oh no.
You have come, my child.
What do you want?
I simply wish to share this gift with as many as possible. A humble wish, don't you think? You see, we are all connected through the holy body. And now your flesh and bones, your very thoughts.
Leon doesn't make a holy body joke when he shoots this guy. I'm gonna be disappointed.
Bullshit.
Why do you reject serenity when you need only accept the sacred gift? Like she did.
Sadler!
Ah, yes, the time has come. For this land
Ada,
to join our covenant.
if you're gonna help me out, this would be a really good time.
To him and the sweet mercy they bring. Exalt all and let it be so.
Thank you, Ada. I don't know who that is. Oh, it is Ada, okay. I actually didn't know Ada was gonna help me there. I just thought this would be the time if anyone was going to do something. And she's the only one who's still alive. Other than the dog I saved right at the start of the game. And the merchant, but he seems to be a neutral interest. So does Sadler need line of... I mean, I know that he doesn't need line of sight to do his bullshit. So it's like, oh no, there's a statue in the way. I mean, I can still just, like, continue doing what I was doing.
Laboratory B. Looks like it's this way.
Oh, I'm all limpy, she's all floppy. This is a bad combination. Oh, am I having, like, Raccoon City PTSD flashbacks?
I'm losing it.
It's like, oh god, remember the alligator chased me? That was really scary. I told Krauser about it and he just made fun of me. He said I should have made a really big pair of boots. And or like a really big wallet. And he's like, you don't understand, it was all smelly and it was scary, and then I shot it and it exploded and I got lots of alligator bits on me. I cannot see what I'm doing. Not sure I'd be big on Eternal Life if it was a mindless tentacle monster, to be fair. I don't know. Some days, after a stressful day, sometimes the thought of just being a mindless tentacle monster, that's quite nice. There's no responsibilities, no mortgage, no expectations other than to tentacle. And, when you're a tentacle monster, that's pretty much all you can do. Is give people a good tentacling. It's a tough job, it's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. I opened that with my mouth.
This time, it has to be different.
Alright, Ashley, I'll do you, and then you do me.
You go first.
No way. Like I told you, I'm gonna get you home safe.
The expectation to tentacle, too much. It is a burden. It is like that expectation. But the good thing about being a mindless tentacle monster is after a hard day of tentacling, you can go home and just do a little bit of recreational tentacling. Oh, couldn't I have used my scope and my rifle to do this? Oh, but that's very... for 2004, that's very scientific, breaking it apart with lasers. That's an actual thing that they do for some things. It's what they think they'd do if we did actually have, like, an Armageddon-style asteroid coming to Earth. Rather than sending Bruce Willis... into space, which isn't really an option anymore with his dementia, unfortunately. That window has closed. They reckon they'd shoot it with lasers and I think superheat it and make it break up. I've got nothing better than the silver medal. I don't think I'm going to get the A rank on this one, guys. I mean, the 8 times I died in chapter 12, probably. Right, well, one chapter to go. I would like to save. Start. There we go. This one. Chapter 16. Let's go. Sunglasses are giving Leon some big Wesker vibes. He wishes he was as cool as Wesker.
Ashley.
I'm right here. I thought you were gonna die.
Okay. You did this.
Yeah, I did this.
How low was Leon's expectations of Ashley? Leon, you pressed one button on the computer and made it go. It wasn't that difficult. Lewis had it set up to.
Yeah, I found
It's just like you just hit. It's like printing.
Get out if we go.
Like, wow, you figured out how to use the printer. And she's like, yeah?
Hey, we're a team, right?
Keep this up, I'll be out of a job.
Oh, good news. I was wrong. Ashley does have jiggle physics, as does Ada. They're just a bit more subtle than the jiggle physics in the original Resident Evil 4.
Thanks to him.
The only reason I know, and you won't believe me, because you've obviously looked it up, is someone's made a mod where you can play as Ashley, and Ashley doesn't normally move around a huge amount, but when you're doing Leon spin kicks in Ashley's body, oh dang, the jiggle physics there. There is a lot of different forces and going in lots of different directions. They tried throwing a satellite into one a couple of months ago. Well, that was just to see what would happen. That was just that was more like just to kind of reverse the trajectory. I'm talking about there's a meteorite the size of Texas on course with Earth, rather than like send up a manned crew. They just try and like superheat it with lasers. Depends on the meteorite though. There are 2 ways to eradicate Las Plagas. This is probably Lewis who wrote these. There are 2 ways to eradicate Las Plagas: antigen injection and surgery. This is my Spanish accent, if you don't remember. If the parasite has not hatched yet, it can be threatened. It can be treated even by administering antigen directly into the body. Once it's been hatched, however, there's not much that can be done besides slow its growth. With surgery, the plague can be targeted and killed using a certain wavelength of radiation. But this is not without its risks. Unfortunately, it is guaranteed cancer. If the parasite has attached itself to the host nervous system, the host will experience excruciating pain. There is no effective anesthesia for this kind of procedure. Surgical removal carries considerable risks, even before the parasite is fully developed. Once fully grown, however, it is too late. Removing the parasite would kill the host. But considering what will happen to them, death may be a mercy. So I wonder why if that's the reason the laser gun is like the ultimate weapon in this game, because you're just basically like laser surgerying out the parasites from a distance. I'm not spinning this like this. I was trying to get it straight, but it doesn't quite spin the way you think it would. There you go. So that's Lewis in the middle, and then look how happy that guy on the right is with the umbrella. Europe Laboratory 6 Dream Team. I do like when they have people, doing terrible, horrible, inhumane experiments, but then they have stuff that just reminds you that they're just like, they are people doing a job, and because it's just like real life. There are people who are just doing all sorts of horrible, terrible things, but in their mind they're just like, hey guys, let's have a team night out to build a bit of team camaraderie. Oh, and don't remember that everyone needs to pay £5 for the Christmas lunch. Sadler's animals. Do not be fooled into thinking that Las Plagas are merely tools for creating powerful bioweapons. Their true value lies in their ability to control. No matter how hostile the subject, a single injection can turn anyone into a faithful servant. Who needs spies when you can turn yesterday's enemies into today's allies? Controlling just one insider can bring an entire organization, an entire country to its knees. Mass production of the superior species has made this possible. We have empowered Sadler. It is clear what he intends to do next. Can you imagine if Sadler has that much control? 6 billion loyal servants at his sole command. There would be no opposition, no war. Maybe for the first time in human history, the world would know peace. But I know how Sadler and the others have oppressed the people of this island for generations. I know how he treats them. That's no way to live. And because of that, I won't let it happen. Yeah, it's one of those things. Could be used for, to be good, to make the world a better place. Unfortunately, it's a dick who's got the remote control. The Amber. The sample, which I've come to call the Amber, is just sitting in the storeroom collecting dust. We used it to have ample specimens for experimentation in the past, so it makes sense that this one was overlooked. In fact, the only reason I brought it back to my lab was because of its peculiar shape. After a basic analysis, I've changed my mind. The Amber possesses a very unique quality. Though small and in suspended state, it contains the same organ found in the dominant species which we've only seen in Sadler himself. When fully developed, the Amber may rival or perhaps even surpass Sadler's power. Unfortunately, the Amber was confiscated by Sadler before I could make any further progress in my research. He may be on to me. I need to get my hands on that sample again, and escape in order to continue my research elsewhere. It's the only way to counter Sadler. Of course, I don't think I can trust this outside group either, but I've already come this far. Hopefully I can sweet-talk my way out of this one too. I'll have to, for the world's sake. So that, I think he did talk about, that's the sample that Ada's trying to get, and Lewis was trying to get the sample for Ada. Lewis wanted to get it so that he had a counter weapon for Sadler. Ada wanted to get it because she's a shit. Ada wanted to get it because she's working for friggin' Wesker. And, regarding our arrangement from Luis, I've completed the research data that you wanted. Meet me in the designated time and place. To be clear, you're going to get me the hell out of here if I bring you the goods, right? From AW. Who is that? Oh, there's so many people in Resident Universe with the initials AW. I hope you haven't forgotten about the Amber. Without it, the data is worthless. It would be a shame to let your seed go to waste, so do not make me return empty-handed. You still remember the code phrase, I assume. Rex, I haven't forgotten, and don't worry about the amber. I'll figure something out. Think you can pick me up a pack of smokes on the way? Any brand is fine. Wesker, no. It's like, I didn't think you would reply to that, honestly. I was being glib. Okay, I think... Oh, no, wait.
I'm surprised this thing even booted up.
That is, even for 2004, that is quite an old-looking computer, yes.
Not the most uncomfortable place I've slept before.
Alan Wake. Ah, of course, it's all part of this. It's all part of a very complex, expanded universe. Okie dokie.
Look, I bet we could use that.
Very good. But I'm going to explore this. I'm going to explore this room first. And this might be me. This might be a me thing. But whenever I see plastic, red and yellow plastic together, I always think ketchup and mustard. It's just, you know, from like those plastic bottles you get for for hot dogs and other things that require ketchup and mustard.
Like I said, we're a team.
So even though it's clearly a wet floor sign and a traffic cone, my head just went, why is there ketchup and mustard here?
Right?
Did I hear cardboard cutout?
You sure you're okay?
That's going to be the post-credit scene. Just Ada ominously talking to a cardboard cutout of Alan Wake. It's going to be confusing to people who don't know the Resident Evil lore as well as I do. But fortunately, you guys, you've got me here, so I can explain to you all of the... Oh, there we go. I can explain all of these intricacies to you, so you can keep up on the plot. You're welcome. Merchant, I bet you're around here somewhere.
Look at this place. That woman who helped us. You think she's alright?
Oh, I'm sure she's fine. She's not the type to roll over that easy.
Yeah.
Sounds like you know her well.
I dropped her in a shaft once. Don't get jealous. Wait, no. This is Leon. He wouldn't say that. He'd say, yeah, I gave her the shaft one time. Don't get jealous. In fact, the don't get jealous makes more sense with the with saying that. Damn, yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, with one-liners, I'm either on top of it or I'm not. Hey. Actually, I mean, whatever, sure, fine. Big attacked by a bug and actually just runs over and goes, yes, this is where I should be. Like, I appreciate I've got you on close follow, but still. Squishy. Another one? Oh, there is another one. Also, I haven't watched your Alan Wake playthrough. I think anyone who's at least familiar with Alan Wake is familiar with the cardboard cutout. It was a pretty big part. It was an integral part of the plot. Shouting at him, I'm here to fish. Now you're just confusing things together. That's a completely different thing. Provenance monolith. Deep beneath the castle grounds I have found my faith. Oh, behold the divine vestiges left upon this world. It all begins here. Adam Sadler. Oh, I love his movies. This is too... No, wait, what's... Is that 2014? No, 2000. No, it would be 2004. What year is that? D is 994. I don't know what year that is. I'm not. I don't. I can't. Yeah. I got the Illuminados pendant. I think this is the second one I've picked up. I think I got one. Yeah, earlier. Illuminados Fanachata. Praise be to the holy insects. We have been promised paradise on earth. Man, woman, or child, his love does not discriminate. Beast, fish, or bird, all creatures shall be equally blessed. Praise be to the holy insects. We are the humble servants of God. His wisdom will overcome any mountain. His omnipotence will cross any ocean. The light of heaven dwells in all things. Let our bodies be the seabed. Praise be to the holy insects. We are the flock, and the shepherd guides us. Our prayers will be sung all over the world. They will be heard by all. At last we shall exceed the stars in the sky. Human slaves in an intersect nation. Ah. We shall ride the ants like horses. It's 1554. I had to Google it though. Okay, the D. I knew the D was the 5, but I don't know what the L was. But I guess L's 50. Does that make? And then the IV was the 4. Oh yeah, okay, 1554. That makes sense. So a while ago. It wasn't written yesterday. Oh, yeah, I saw that one just as it started to move. So yeah, they've been...
Back up!
Okay.
Bang. Do you see that? Actually, I kick hard enough I can blow up, I can make bugs explode. No, explode. Let's go with explode. Hey, merchant. Well, I got one of these. Obtain all items, treasure indicated on the island, treasure map in a single playthrough. I missed all. I didn't get the village.
Gun rhymes with fun for a reason, stranger.
I'm gonna miss you, merchant. You've been a good dude, Steve. You've been a good dude. Oh, that means I don't have to check for. Oh, hang on. Well, there's the expanded treasure map. That's not. So I was about to say, oh, cool. That means I don't have to check for treasures anymore. But then I remembered I got the DLC treasure map, which is different from the one I bought from the merchant. So yes, I do. Yes, I do. The treasure map checking never ends.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Yeah, that's...
Good as new.
Fix these. Alright, Lotus Key, Luminal's Pendant, Gold Ingot, and the Velvet Blue. I don't know whether they'll hold on to these and take...
I'll buy
anything. I think they carry over...
Thank you.
Hang on, I should check. Do... RE4 Remake, what carries over to New Game Plus? The treasure doesn't carry over. You get to keep treasures, money, ammo, weapons, upgrades, and other items that found your inventory. Basically get to keep almost everything. Okay, cool. Because what I'm thinking is, if I ever do decide to do a New Game Plus for whatever reason, it'd be nice to just have a selection of these, because they're not worth that much on their own. They're only really worth putting into shit. So...
All my wares are in tip-top
Now.
shape, I assure you.
I have 90,000 potatoes. I could just buy the rocket launcher and shoot the final boss with a rocket launcher. It would be very Resident Evil. I think I might... I mean, I was going to say, it is very Resident Evil, but I think I might actually get a rocket launcher as part of the final fight anyway. It is tempting. We haven't used the rocket launcher all game. And the alternative is just that I upgrade my Magnum a bit more.
Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs.
But I could only increase the power by 1. It does take up a lot of space, though.
You'll get some bang for your buck. I guarantee it.
How many slots does it take up? 1, 2, 3, 4... 16 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, so I just need to get rid of 8 slots. And I can...
Anything else?
Merch.
Want to take care of any leftover errands before going this way? Be ashamed to live the rest of your life wondering, what if? Am I right?
I told you the merchant would tell me when this was the last merchant. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's my friend. Alright, well, let's eat this fish. And we'll, Can I craft that with, Yeah. No. I can't do a red, green. Green. Let's use up some of this gunpowder then. Shotty. And... handgunny. And more handgunny. I got no space. I'm gonna buy the rocket launcher for shits and giggles.
Let us know when you've made some room. Not my place to say, really, but sometimes things are more interesting if you keep a level playing field, don't you find?
Are you telling me off for buying the rocket launcher?
Got a selection.
If you didn't want me to buy the rocket launcher, merchant, don't sell the rocket launcher to me, alright?
Come back anytime.
Alright. Well, as I said, I probably don't need the gold case anymore. So let's change to the silver case so I get a more handgun ammo. It's like... it's the end of the game, stranger. Are you sure you want to cheat your way out of a final fight? It's like, yes! Yes, I do. For shits and or giggles. Alright. Thanks, Steve. You have a good one. That's why he's at the top of my list, Ashley, and you're at the bottom.
Leon, look! Is that...
Oh!
Ada.
Okay, well, I guess I was wrong about her, getting out of this. I'm actually surprised you remembered that she saved us, considering you were unconscious in a trance at the time. Oh, they won't let me... I can't put her out of her misery. Can I, like, shoot the rope? Like, if I just shoot the... No. Okay. Let's go down and do it properly then, I guess.
Stay here. I won't be long.
Okay.
So you can see her from a distance, but she's not allowed to get too close to her. I guess they just don't want Ashley being... Ow! That looked like it really hurt. And Ada's wearing heels as well. Leon, literally 5 bullets would solve this problem. These things are... Shit, if she won't forget anything you said about Ada. Yeah. But look, Ada helps me out during combat. This is why she's here to help me during the final boss, and you're not. Man, that was... He was hiding a lot in that cloak. Okay. So, I'm gonna shoot this guy with my rocket, and I'm gonna see what happens. Did I miss? No. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm sure I hit him. There we go. Phew. I did know this boss had two stages. It's a final boss. That wouldn't be it even, which is why I used the rocket, because I thought, oh, we can't. I could have fought the first bit and then used the rocket against this one, but. Whee! I genuinely thought I missed that. I was just like, nothing's happening.
Finally, a look that suits you, Sadler. A monster in and out. Still, I need to cut this date short. It's not me. It's you.
I really hope this is working. Oh, thanks, a rocket launcher! This one's a special rocket launcher. Yay! He's gonna say the line.
I'll give you a holy body.
Yeah! There's my boy Leon coming in clutch with the one-liner. Oh, if it's one thing I can rely on Leon to do, it's to give cheesy one-liners. Man, that was a tough final fight. I kind of regret buying the rocket launcher now. I had the money, I couldn't not do it. It was the final merchant, and they're just like, yeah. Do you want to buy this button that just kills the enemy in one shot? And it's like, yeah, I do. I have no impulse control.
Luis and I had an arrangement. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it.
Can we get in that helicopter?
You coming?
I think we both know this is where we go our separate ways.
I see.
Yeah. I think Ashley just exploded.
Cute.
Until next time, Leon.
Oh, hey, you didn't explode. Excellent.
Where's she going?
I was really worried you exploded then. And it seems like the kind of thing you would do. Like, I take my eyes off you for 5 seconds, and you either get kidnapped or exploded. But yeah, it's not over yet. We've still got a unnecessarily cheesy escape sequence to do.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here and just write a report real quick about what's happening. I shot him with 2 rockets, and it was really, really funny. Leon did a title drop for the DLC a second ago as well. The Ada's campaign is called Separate Ways, so. I don't know if he says that line in the original. I don't know if they added that line as a kind of a nod to the fact that. I don't have time for this.
They're nothing now that Master's gone. It's over for them.
It's not the greatest super weapon, where like you kill one guy and the entire army sort of falls apart. You know, knowing that, Sadler really should have, I don't know, like hidden himself in a bunker or something.
You like thrill rides?
I love it!
You're gonna love this.
Yeah, it's the jet ski escape. This used to be. I think I died more escaping on the jet ski than I did on anything else in the original Resident Evil 4. It was so hard to control. I mean, this is terrible to control, but there is a lot of stuff to dodge. Ow! Oh, I absolutely, yeah, we're on fire and dead. Because I absolutely snapped both of our necks on that rock a second ago. There's even a Resident Evil game without a countdown escape. It does feel weird, the few games that don't have them. They're so stupid. But I do just love.
You like thrill rides?
I do love the self-destruct escape in a Resident Evil game because it's so dumb that everything starts exploding when the countdown starts. Why? Why does everything start exploding before the number hits 0? That makes no sense. I mean, in this instance, you can kind of sort of say, all right, so some of the explosions are down to the Ganados, like losing their control tower and like shit falling apart. But the cave falling down, all of these rocks, this is nothing to do with me killing Sadler. Ow! I didn't see that through the jet ski. We're good. Don't bang your head, and if I do bang your head, please don't tell your dad that I banged your head. That was a ramp. Whee! Now we've got to stop and look at the explosion, because I mean, if an island's going to explode, you're going to have to stop and look at it.
That was insane.
actually realizing that we're really, really far away from land, and we're on a jet ski.
Mission accomplished.
This isn't going to get us home, is it?
When you're home safe.
No, we're not going to be able to get to America on this jet ski.
Don't mention it.
You know, I could put in a word with my dad. Have you assigned to my detail, if you're interested.
You don't need me. You proved you could handle yourself. Even if you could use a lesson in knife safety. Come on.
Leon's still upset about her dropping his knife. And they ride off into the sunset. A job well done.
Condor 1? Rooster Condor 1, do you read me? Come in.
Oh, hey, Hannigan.
Come in, is this thing even on?
Sorry, I kind of forgot about you for the second half of this game.
Feel right. Where are you? Come on!
I like to imagine if Snake ever loses contact with the Colonel, the entire time he's out of contact, the Colonel's going, Snake! 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 Increasingly more and more irate and concerned as time goes on. Oh, we did it! It was Resident Evil 4. Anticlimactic final boss, but I put my hands up. That was my fault. Even still, fun game. They're very, very good. Much better. Definitely on par with Resident Evil 2. In fact, although I like Resident Evil 2 more than Resident Evil 4, I think this is a better remake because it had everything that Resident Evil 4 had, plus, and all of the stuff that they kind of took out, I think, was replaced with better bits. And they made it... Oh, you see, he had the weird head when he was a child. They updated it, but they still kept in kind of like, I feel like the spirit. And like, if Leon hadn't been as much of a dork, it would have been much worse. The fact that they made Leon just like this, like action hero in his head that he had to keep doing these stupid one-liners and shit just made it so much better. But yeah, I had complaints about Resident Evil 2, and Resident Evil 3 has some obvious complaints in that it's, yeah, like I said, kind of phoned in. But this is good. This was very, very fleshed out, and yeah, I'm unlikely to play it again. I know some people with Resident Evil games, they sort of go, okay, well that was 13 hours for playthrough 1. Let's see see if I can cut that down to 2 over my next 5 playthroughs. I don't like Resident Evil games enough to want to play them more than once in short order. Once every sort of 10, 20 years. I am kind of tempted to replay Resident Evil 7 since they added the third-person mode, but not enough to actually. I think if I did replay 7, I'd do it with the third-person mode, though. Oh, hey, it's Ada. Again. Looking at Amber.
Patch me through. I've obtained the amber.
Excellent.
Just one question. What are you planning to do with this?
I do not pay you to ask questions.
It's my boy!
All you need to know is a new dawn is breaking. 100 will give their lives so that just one may live. I am expediting that change.
So, we're talking millions of casualties.
Billions.
I was going to say, maybe your maths isn't very good there.
How ambitious. We're changing course now.
By the way, my brother came to the island on a different helicopter. I don't suppose you don't know what happened to him, did you? I lost contact with him a couple of hours ago. It's been so hard on Ma and Pa since our other brother, Brad, died in Raccoon City 6 years ago. All the helicopter pilots in Resident Evil are related to each other. Again, other than Barry Burton. it's just, again, it's another story fact that's not covered. But again, that's why I'm here, so I can give you this deep lore. So yeah, Ada betrays Wesker because she's like, I mean, it is a weird thing though, where Ada's like, yeah, no, I'll get you this amber. By the way, what are you going to use it for? Oh yeah, I'm going to kill billions of people. Oh, right. No. So then she fucks off with it's a song. Yeah, she fucks off, and do they all fight crocodiles with their bare hands too? No, they've put all their points into helicoptering. Unfortunately, most helicopter pilots in Resident Evil are very, very killable. The only time a helicopter pilot survives in Resident Evil is when they're not primarily a helicopter pilot. Like Barry, and I think Claire can fly a helicopter as well. This is the song that's playing in Leon's head. He's like, I got a feel in my bones that everything's gonna be fine. He's just running around shooting granados. I don't know why she's surprised by anything Wesker does. Yeah, I think the implication is basically that Leon guilted her into doing the right thing, because he found out at the end of Resident Evil 2 that she wasn't an FBI agent and was there trying to get a copy of the G virus, and so he's just like, oh come on, you suck. And now he finds out that she's there for trying to get a copy of the amber, and she's just like, man, he's such a dorky puppy dog. Fine, I won't aid the psychopath with an attempted genocide. I don't think it matters though, because Wesker obviously still creates the Ouroboros. I forget what the Ouroboros was made out of. Part of it is Plagas, I think. And I think there's T and G virus in there. And then I think there's a bit of the virus, there's like a bit of extra bit, which is the virus in Resident Evil 5, which I think is like a mutated Las Plagas. So maybe he does get the amber anyway. Ouroboros is probably the least interesting virus, because it just turns everyone into, like, tar. It's, the progenitor virus. So there's... Some of that goes back to Code Veronica as well. Yeah, I think Wesker has Ouroboros inside of him. I think he developed it, and then he had a prototype virus. Oh no, that was just a T virus off strain. There's so many different viruses in the Resident Evil universe that it's difficult to keep track of all of them. There was the T virus. He has a prototype variant of the T virus, which is like such a weird thing, because they introduced that technically in Resident Evil 1. Obviously, when Resident Evil 1 came out, they killed Wesker. They then retconned it that he had injected himself with the T virus. But they kind of nailed it straight away. Like, Wesker does have to take these like immunosuppressant things in order to stop the virus from going crazy and stop it from taking over and turning into a big monster. But that's still better than anything else they've done. Like, all the rest of them eventually turn the host into a big monster. The one from Village is quite good, because at least because it sounds like they can turn back from the big monster. Which is the mold one. But yeah, Wesker's thing was that he was going to release the Ouroboros, and it was going to be like 1 out of 100 people it would kill 100 people, and it would kill 99 people, but the one person would become like a superhuman, and so yeah, it'd wipe out billions of people just for the sake of the one. So there'd still be, I mean, there'd still be a population. There'd still be a pretty decent population of like 100 million people, I guess. Or 600 million people? Yeah, about 600 million people. But not a bad number, but not great. 600 million? 60 million? Who cares? Nothing more fragile in Resident Evil than helicopters. They are very... They do crash a lot. If there's a helicopter, unless it's in the end cutscene, which they use to escape, it will crash. Helicopters in Resident Evil go from being either made out of paper to being able to fly during a nuke. There's the helicopter at the end of Resident Evil 3 that for some reason none of the electronics got bothered by the nuclear missile going off behind it, and it just flew away problem-free. Who cares if you know any of those dead people? I didn't. I mean, I guess it depends, but maybe. I know some of them. Genocide only really matters if we know the dead people. You should be a politician. I think you'd be good. You'd be very popular. You'd get stuff done. Wesker could use someone like you on his staff. Yeah, he's got an opening now that Ada's left. So yeah, that's Resident Evil 4. I don't know if there's a post-credits scene with like me maybe like having a beer with the president. Hunnigan! She really did like disappear from the plot in the second half of that game, didn't she? I got a B. I'm reading her post-it notes. She's got one that says bingo Friday at 10 p.m, and one that says book club next Sunday, and then she's got dispatch chopper in big underlines, which makes me think that she meant to dispatch the chopper earlier and forgot. I think she just forgot, and then she was like, oh yes, the chopper, yes, get Cassidy, send him out. Yeah, there we go. Darkest Before the Dawn, complete chapter 16, defeat Osmond Sadler, obtain all treasures, yeah. Complete the main story on standard mode or higher, and that's it. I literally got the bare minimum. But look, I got unlocked the pinstripe costume, the round sunglasses, the foam mask, and the flight cap. And I didn't get a medal. I guess because I died. I feel like considering I used the rocket launcher, you think I would have gotten a slightly better score. Maybe if I hadn't died, I would have actually gotten a decent score for chapter 16. Oh well. The main story is save data from the completed playthrough. You can start over the data with a new game. You'll be able to purchase new weapons from the merchant. You cannot achieve an S+ rank. Yeah, so the S+ I think is the only thing you have to do with a new game. So if you want hardcore S+, you do actually have to play it as from the start. Same for Nightmare mode, which means you have to do the village with just the pistol and the shotgun. In professional mode, that's what it's called. So yeah, which is hard. It's really hard. But look at the things I can buy. I can buy. I can buy all the different costumes and equip them to different characters. I also unlocked the bone mask. That mask, the round sunglasses, the Lexington sunglasses, the frameless sunglasses. I got eye patch. Oh, sunglasses for Ashley. Oh, let's buy all of this shit. Can I actually... Hang on. It's on hardcore mode or high with an A rank. Okay. Oh, look, there's Wesker. Does he count as an enemy? No, I guess he counts as a character. Look at Wesker. Like, he's in one cutscene and they made him a whole... I mean, I guess they had to make him a whole model. That's how he works.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, I don't like his voice actor as much as the old voice actor. However, his old voice actor was a creep, so they had to get rid of him, unfortunately.
Excellent.
What, I didn't realize that I...
Hey, we're a team, right? Hey, we're a team, right? Hey, we're a team, right? I love them! I love them! I love them!
Okay, I guess she confesses in that costume. I love how they're like...
Try using knives next time. Try using knives next time.
Senorita has a name and it's Ashley. Senorita has a name and it's Ashley.
On a little drawstring action
Hunnigan
figures.
here, what's your sit rep? Hunnigan here, what's your sit rep?
Yeah. How do you get Topless Leon? I saw someone playing as Topless Leon when they shot the bell. Topless Leon is either a mod or it is a costume. It would be this costume. Unlocked by completing the main story in hardcore mode or higher with an A rank. Because the rest, I think these are costumes, and then no, it's definitely a mod because that's Ashley's night costume. I know that that's not Ashley's night costume. I'm pretty sure it's a mod, unfortunately. Otherwise, of course, I too would be. I want to play with Leon topless because I mean, who wouldn't? One other thing as well. This is just in. Oh, I'm going to buy Ada's model. I'm going to buy the models because I want to hear the voice lines. And I got like 6,000 points to spend, so... I'm just going to buy the characters. Oh, his name's Mike. The helicopter pilot's called Mike. I knew he had a name. There we go. I think that's all the characters. Yeah, just Ashley's night costume is the only one I haven't got.
Story of my life. Story of my life. Story of my life.
So I made a mistake because I was looking up and I was like, does he show up later? So Leon loses his jacket very early into the game, although you can now equip this and just have the jacket for the whole game. And I thought that you found a Ganado wearing the jacket as Leon. You actually find it in Ada's storyline.
Where's everyone going?
There's.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
It's weird that that's the voice line for that one, when he says it with he's still got the jacket.
You think I'm gonna give up that easy? You think I'm gonna give up that easy?
Oh, he's such a dork.
We will beat this. We will beat this. I'm gonna get you home safe. I'm gonna get you home safe.
He does yell out Mike when he dies. Did he? I didn't. I don't remember that.
Senorita has a name and it's You do a lot of missions like this?
Oh, proof, by the way, if proof was needed. Hang on. Jiggle physics. See? They're subtle, but they're there. That wasn't what I wanted to show you, though.
Later, amigo. Later, amigo.
Ah, he's so cool. I love his jacket and his gun and his face and the things he says and does. Shame he dies. But yeah, with Ada...
You don't seem surprised. You don't seem surprised.
one little cool detail they did with Ada is her dress is kind of sheer, but you can tell she's absolutely ripped underneath that dress. You can see her abs through her dress. Like, they absolutely made her shredded underneath her dress. I was like, that's a cool little detail. Because she'd have to be, with all the, like, grappling around that she does. Oh, he is in the helicopter. I was trying to look for him, but I couldn't see him. Oh, I thought he was going to say stranger. And look, he's got jiggle physics on his backpack. Always love some good jiggle physics.
Why did you come to this horrible place? Why did you come to this horrible place? Why did you come to this...
Alright, that was fun. Real quick. I want to see the things we unlocked. We will play Dredge. I haven't forgotten.
Ashley.
So I got the frameless sunglasses.
So all of this, removing the parasites, this
They are cooler.
Luis.
Yeah,
Those are less cool.
we're alive. Thanks to him.
So got the face guard. Ooh. Okay, that looks like Leon's going paintballing. So that one's pretty cool. It's a shame you can't combine accessories and they only give you one shot. Googled as a Nexus mod. Yeah. Yeah, I figured it would be. There's one as well where you can get Leon with a tramp stamp. And he's got the foam, the face mask to go with Ashley's face mask. That's cute. They got a matching set. And his eye patch. So now I can complete my Solid Snake, or I suppose Naked Snake, or Big Boss. I need a bandana though. I need a bandana. This is ruined. And a flight cap. I bet that looks better with the jacket. Unfortunately, I can't change costume in-game. She got cat's eye sunglasses.
Spread out. On me.
Okay.
Spread out on me. There you go. Just hold still there so I can see your face. Is that all I got for Ashley? Yeah. Said there's no complete Valmer outfit for Ashley. They would look good with the Wellington glasses, wouldn't they? Alright. Oh, I just wanted to check the... I checked the accessories we just bought, just to see what they look like. We looked at the costumes in the model viewer. I feel like that's as much as we need to do. Right, Resident Evil 4. Beat. No, it's not the right button. I don't want to delete it yet. There might be DLC soon. So if they do bring out separate ways for Resident Evil 4, I will obviously come back and we'll play the DLC. But until then, that's it until the next Resident Evil game. On to Dredge.